Every new year arrives with noise, predictions, declarations, prophecies, voices competing to define what the future will look like. We are told who will rise, who will fall, what God will do, what destiny has decided. Yet, year after year, many people enter the new year full of prophecy and exit it empty of growth. This isn't because the prophecy failed, but because character was never addressed. This message today isn't a rejection of prophecy. It's a call to go beyond prophecy. Because while a prophecy might announce a future, it's authentic living that sustains it. Prophecy is powerful. There's no doubt about that. But when we consume it without a sense of responsibility, it can become misleading. Prophecy answers the question, what may happen? Authenticity answers a much deeper question, who are you becoming? A society that's obsessed with prophecy often avoids self-examination. We ask, what will this year bring? But we rarely ask, what kind of person must I become this year? We want breakthroughs without discipline. We want amazing outcomes without putting in the effort. We want blessings without having integrity. And so prophecy becomes an escape way of outsourcing our personal responsibility to the divine. But destiny isn't magic. Destiny is character in motion. What we're seeing today is an authenticity crisis. Authenticity is all about alignment. It's the alignment between what you believe and how you behave. It's the alignment between your values and the decisions you make every single day. It's the alignment between your private conduct and your public identity. An authentic life doesn't just perform righteousness, embodies truth. The problem of our time isn't a lack of vision, it's a lack of honesty. So many people can speak fluently about their purpose, but they negotiate their values on a daily basis. They want a new year without becoming a new person. But time doesn't transform people. Choices do. The calendar changes automatically. Character does not. This is why so many prophecies seem to collapse. It's not because God failed, but because the individual refused to grow. Think about it. Opportunity often arrives before maturity. And if your maturity doesn't catch up, that very opportunity can become destructive. Authenticity is what prepares a person for prophecy. Without it, success corrupts, power intoxicates, visibility exposes weakness, and wealth only magnifies the emptiness inside. This is why some people receive answers to their prayers, yet they lose themselves in the process. Prophecy might open the doors for you, but it's your character that determines what happens once you're inside the room. So, let's look at the new year not as a miracle, but as a mirror. It amplifies your habits. It rewards your discipline. It exposes your compromises. If you avoided responsibility last year, this new year will not magically rescue you. If you lived carelessly last year, time alone will not correct your course. The future is shaped less by what was spoken over you and more by what is consistently practiced by you. Growth begins the moment self-deception ends. So, how do we move beyond prophecy this year? It requires making some very deliberate shifts. First, replace expectation with examination. Don't just ask, what will happen to me? Ask, what must change in me? Second, trade declarations for discipline. Spoken faith without consistent action is just superstition. Third, choose responsibility over victory. Excuses are great for explaining stagnation, but it's responsibility that produces growth. Fourth, build your integrity in private. The future will always expose what the present tries to hide. And fifth, measure your success by alignment, not by applause. Noise is not progress. Visibility is not significance. Living an authentic life is demanding, but living an inauthentic life is devastating. As this new year unfolds, many people will chase prophecies, but few will pursue truth. Many will want a divine endorsement for their plans. Few will accept the need for personal reform. But the future doesn't belong to the loudest voices. It belongs to the most authentic lives. So I encourage you to go beyond prophecy. Go beyond predictions and religious excitement. Choose honesty over hype, character over charisma, depth over drama. Because the most powerful prophecy you can ever fulfill is becoming the person you claim to be. A fulfilled life is not built on what was said about you, but on what you consistently did with what you were given. Beyond prophecy lies responsibility. Beyond responsibility lies authenticity. And authenticity is the true gateway to destiny. Thank you for listening. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content like this.